Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. Oh guys, okay, so I built this house when Cats and Dogs came out. So it's definitely like a cute coastal, style. I am like living for this like coastal like palette, the objects. It's pretty much a dream. Like I like the thing is this is CC free. It's up on the gallery and I feel like I don't even need to use any CC. I think I'll put a few clutter items that I usually use, but as far as everything else like furniture wise and stuff goes, it's like perfect. So this is for my 100 puppy challenge, which is technically my Cats and Dogs Let's Play. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It will be coming out tomorrow. I have a Create a Sim video on it, and then obviously the first episode. So there hasn't been any rules written about it for The Sims 4. So I'm going to keep an eye out in case someone does update it. I will plan accordingly, but the rules are pretty simple for The Sims 3. So I mean, it's just for fun. I don't really know how hard it's gonna be to like breed dogs. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I haven't decided. See, this is where I'm not like very prepared. I haven't decided if I want to do it in the sense of it has to be a different puppy dad each time, but I guess that would be kind of fun, but I'm not sure. I don't know. So I need to kind of figure that crap out. I don't know, because that would make the challenge more fun. I might do it that way, I guess. I wonder what it's like though, and if it's harder to do that, because what if dogs are like neutered, and you wouldn't necessarily know that, and I don't know. I have to go watch a video on it, I guess, on like how the breeding actually works, so I can have a better idea. So, and sorry, I didn't record the whole building process because I think this video would have been really long. So I know, sorry, but I didn't want you guys to have to watch like a 50-minute building video, so I kind of cut out some of the building part. I think it's more fun to watch the furniture anyways, and that's like the reason it took me so long, is because I was exploring like all the furniture. So sorry if you wanted to see that, but yeah, I have like all the furniture and it's just amazing. Those floors are incredible. I love all the like wood that is weathered. My cat is being annoying. Chloe, hey, quiet. Sorry. So yeah, the objects are just amazing. And I mean, this house is pretty big. I wanted it to obviously be that way. I didn't want to do like I did with the 100 baby challenge. Like I didn't want to have some kind of budget. I just wanted to have fun and build a nice house and that kind of stuff. So you'll see the Create a Sim, but we have just a girl, and she does have a toddler because I thought that would be kind of fun. So we'll have a little side story where maybe she will meet a guy or something like that, right? But yeah, she does have a cute little dollar. Oh my god. She does have a cute little toddler. So I think that will be good. Give me 1 second. Let me shut my door. Chloe. Sorry, everyone was being like loud and I like didn't need you guys to hear that. So anyways, yeah, so I think it's gonna be pretty cute. And so they're starting off with one dog. I am starting off as a puppy, just so I can, I guess, explore like the puppy phase a little bit. So yeah, I mean, it might be kind of slow at first, but what Let's Play isn't. So yeah, but I'm still excited about it. I think it's gonna be fun. It's just I really like challenges. So basically it's like my only story-based Let's Play now is going to be McCann, which I'm fine with, because I just have more fun with types of challenges, Let's Plays. It's just, I think it's just more my jam. I think if maybe I had more time, I would be more creative and come up with like actual story based let's plays, because those are definitely fun to watch. They're unique, but I just don't have the time, and I want to make sure I'm like consistent and stuff. So yeah, so on Friday, Not So Berry is gonna be on Fridays, and then I do have my schedule linked down below just in case you're curious. But yeah, so Mondays are gonna be 100 Puppy Challenge, and then Tuesdays is gonna still be McCann. Wednesdays is gonna be CC Shopping. Thursdays will be 100 Baby Challenge, and then Fridays will be Not So Berry, and then the same like CC Showcase on Saturday, and then Speed Build on Sunday. So basically going to be uploading every day now. I was only uploading every day but Friday. But it's not hard to record like let's play videos if you don't have to think about it that much. So yeah, I just figured, might as well just add a little challenge onto my channel again. So this is where I had to go raise all the walls. So I mean, I do have screenshots, so don't worry. Like, I know you're just barely seeing kind of the outside. And I did like the landscaping in the front, but you will see me do the landscaping in the back. But I'll include screenshots. I just didn't want it to be too long, and I was noticing that as I was building, or like as I was furnishing, that it was taking me like, I think the furnishing took me like 4 hours, I think. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot. Usually that takes me 4 hours to build and furnish the whole house. So, I mean, the build itself probably took me maybe an hour, like with landscaping and stuff. So I just didn't want the video to be too long. So I'm sorry. I know some people probably will complain about that, but it is what it is, So, yeesh. Yeah. So I don't know what else to say. Basically that's it. And I'm sorry, like, if you can tell, I've been like super away from like Twitter and everything. I've just been like really busy. I finished my midterm on Friday. I think I did really well. So I'm a lot less stressed. But yeah, I'm kind of hanging out with like some friends and some people right now. So I've been just busy. And I haven't really been home on the weekends lately. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to have somewhat of a social life to keep me sane, but this is still something I love to do. So usually I mass record on Sundays and all that kind of stuff. So I need to get back to my regular schedule now that school is not as stressful, I guess. So yeah, and now that Christmas is coming up, like I've said a billion times, I'm definitely gonna buy a webcam so that I can start doing what's the word? Voiceovers. I don't know. What's the word? I don't know. I can't think of the word. You know what I'm trying to say. Because I think that would be fun. So I'm going to buy that for myself for Christmas. And then I think that will be good. Freaking. Oh, yeah. So let me know what you guys are thinking about pets if you've got it yet. I think what I do want to do is when I reach maybe 200 or 300 subscribers on my channel, I definitely want to give away maybe 2 copies of Cats and Dogs, because I know, some people might not be able to get it until Christmas from their families. Just different situations, right? If you're younger and you don't have a job, obviously I bought mine because I have a job. So but I understand, I remember what that's like. I remember with The Sims 2, I didn't always get like the expansions and stuff when they came out. I usually had to wait until Christmas or a special occasion or when I had enough allowance, like that kind of stuff. So I get what that's like. So yeah, I think once I hit that, like let's say 300 subscribers, and I should probably put it on Twitter. But once I hit maybe 300, or not 300, I meant 200, I will give away 2 copies of Cats and Dogs. So yeah, I mean, help support me, I'll help support you, I guess. I'll help support you by giving you this awesome pack, because this is definitely, if you're gonna get any expansion, I have to say that city living is pretty cool, but this just takes the cake for me just because it's my personal style. Now, if you like more of the modern city life, then go for city living. But for me, the objects are my style. I love like the Cape Cod, the coastal style, and I just love like pets, like dogs and cats. So this is just like the perfect expansion for me. But if you like some of the others, I don't know. I'm not picky, so I'm not the best one to get opinions from. I'm not like gonna critique very well because I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to stuff like this. So it's not that I'm like biased or anything. Like, I'd be honest if there's something I didn't like, but I just am genuinely just easy to please. So I'm not one to do good reviews or anything like that. That's why I didn't do an overview of cats and dogs. I just kind of figured a lot of people are doing them anyways. I just felt like it was going to be a big time consuming thing. And my opinion is not that, it's not that great, like in the sense of I don't know, like I'm just going to be saying good things. So what's the point of that, So I would say if you want like an honest, good critique opinion, which I've already said this, but go see Lazy Game Reviews because he does honest like reviews that are really real, and he will just tell it like it is. And I think that's really cool, and I wish more people like that, but including me, I'm just not like that. I'm just so like easy to please. Like, that's just part of my issue. And it's not that like people like that are hard to please. It's just that they're very, I don't know, like they just get it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure you know what I mean. But yeah, so my idea is like this dog room that we've built and decorated is kind of like, because I think you can put the puppies up for adoption. So that's like what we're gonna do is when we get a lot of puppies, obviously, and we can't have any more in the household, in order to keep having more puppies, we are going to like put them up for adoption. And I don't know, I swear I saw somewhere on Twitter where one of the sim gurus were talking about you could like run an adoption agency so out of your house, basically. I don't know exactly how that works. That's stuff I need to like play with and test out. But that's kind of my idea, is that, so there's like puppy posters and everything so that people can come read about the breeds that they have breeded. Is kind of my thought process with this. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to see. I'm not 100% sure how all this works. It's gonna be a little kind of everywhere for a little bit, because I didn't create the 100 puppy challenge or anything. I just thought it would be fun to do. So yeah, it'd be fun to see someone do like a 100 kittens challenge. I'm just more of a dog person, and I figured dogs would be a little more fun because if you are mixing that many breeds, you're going to get some interesting dogs. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I think it would be definitely fun to do different dads for the puppies each time. I mean, I think the good thing about this challenge is it's not like it's like The Sims, and it's rare to have more than one baby. It's like they're gonna have a litter of puppies. Again, I don't really know how that works. I need to go read it, read about it. Usually I think it's The Sims VIP usually does like a walkthrough guide, so I'm sure they would have all the information I need, so I need to go look. But I think that would be more fun, because if they have like a few puppies at once, you already have some out of the way. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that's what we'll do for sure. Yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah, so I mean, I'm going to be, when I do have free time, I'm thinking it will be more towards like during a winter break, when I won't have any school. I'm gonna do like a couple of current households, because I'm gonna explore the vet career in my own time, just because I feel like everybody else is gonna be doing it, so you don't need to watch yet another video about it. So that's why I decided to do something different. But I'm gonna explore that career and like my personal gameplay, I guess. So I will definitely do current updates like here and there about my cute little like family and stuff like that. So yeah, just kind of look out for that. I have no idea like when. It's just when I have time to play it. So I won't have like that on a specific schedule. I'll just try to do them maybe at least once a month or something like that. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. I mean, I personally like always wanted to be a vet when I was a kid. I know my family would use that against me when they wanted me to like clean up my dog's like poop or something like that. They would always be like, well, you're the one who wants to be a vet, so I think you should do it. And I'm just like, that's so rude. But I changed my mind when I started watching they have like vet shows, right? And it was just too sad. Like if a dog or like an animal died like during surgery or something and I couldn't save them, I don't know if I could handle it. Like I think I would be heartbroken. Like there's just those funny memes. Like, well, it's not funny, it's kind of sad, but like there's like a meme that says like when a human dies in like a movie or something, people like generally don't really care. Like they're not like crying, but then when an animal like a dog dies, like everybody, like I freak out and I'm like in tears and bawling. And why is that? Like why is it so sad when like a dog dies and then when a human dies you're just kind of like, oh yeah, I feel sad, but like it's not the same thing. Like I feel like that's so funny. I don't know, like, and I think a lot of people are like that. Like I am definitely like that. So it's kind of funny. I don't know why that is, but that's just makes me laugh. So anyways, yeah, but I don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying? Like why I didn't want to be a vet. Yeah, because I just think it would be like too much. It'd be hard, like, for me not to emotionally attach to these sweet little animals. And I just was like, no, I can't do it. And I'm not very good at science, like biology or anything. I'm not that interested in stuff like that. So I think it would be hard to push myself through that kind of school because I'm pretty sure that's a 6-year degree. Oh, no, it might be an 8. It's either a master's or a doctorate, but I'm pretty sure it'd be a doctorate, I guess. If you wanted to be like an assistant, it'd probably be a master's, which that wouldn't be as bad, right? But I'm already almost done with 4 years, so I am not doing anything else. Oh, you guys, yes. This is like probably not the smartest time to start a YouTube channel right when I'm finishing school. But I just felt like I needed like a creative output, and I don't know, I just got this urge to start it. So I did, and I'm excited about it. It's really fun. I know if I could be putting more work into it, it'd be so much better. It's not that I'm lazy, I just don't have time. I hope you guys understand. Like, I know it's like annoying to hear people say that, but like I'm busy. But it's so true. I mean, I can't lose my mind, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Oh, man. We still have like 20 minutes. What the heck? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I don't know what else to say, really. I guess I should have planned this out better. I used to do like tags and stuff, but now I'm like too lazy for that. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I feel like you guys have pretty much got to know me pretty well. And I love the people who interact with me. So please interact with me. Like, just say something. Like, I will definitely respond. Like, be funny. Like, be witty. Like, I love stuff like that. It's so fun to interact with you guys, and just makes me feel like you're real people instead of just people that I see like my videos or that are subscribed. That's not, real for me. Like, I love interacting with people. It's so much fun. So, and I need to be more active on Twitter, because I think that's where you get more discovered, if you want to put it that way, which I don't care about that necessarily. I just think getting more people to interact would be awesome. So, yeah. And I did build a gazebo, which I was like loving because it was so nice to have that easy roof to work with. So I was pretty happy about that. It took me a while to kind of figure it out. But I think it turned out pretty cute, and I like it a lot. So I thought that was super fun. This world is absolutely incredible. It's so gorgeous. So it's like this, their house is like located right by the city or like the town, which I thought would be kind of fun because they have like easy access to the docks. That's basically what's behind them, is the docks. And I just thought that would be so nice. So it's like, yeah, they're definitely well off, that's for sure. But I thought it would just be fun to just, do something fun a little bit, and go a little crazy with it, if you want to put it that way. So it was a fun build. I had a good time building it, and it turned out pretty well. Like, I'm pretty happy with it for how big it is, because I don't like building big houses because I'm just not very good at it. I think it turned out pretty good for how big it is. It is a real house. I forgot to mention that. So I will, it's in, like, the picture's included in the beginning anyways, but it is a real house, inspired by, the Cape Cod, like, type of houses. And, I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it would be so, like, refreshing to live in, like, this type of coastal, like, like, town. I think it would be gorgeous. Like, can you imagine, like, seeing stuff like that every day? And I think the weather would be, like, perfect, because it's not like summer weather. Like, you can just kind of tell by the surrounding, like, plants and stuff. It's not summery. It's just kind of, I feel like it would be always like 70 degrees. Like, you know what I mean? Just like very warm, but like not hot. But I don't know. It's just like, it's almost like the perfect thing for me. Like, I would love that. But I feel like it would rain a lot, but I would still like that. So I just think it's, this is like, they did such a perfect job. I think it turned out really, really beautiful. And I feel like I'm going to overuse this, and I'm probably going to build a lot of coastal houses just because I can't even get enough, because they're gorgeous. Oh man. Yeah, it's pretty great. And it was fun to, like, size down objects. I noticed, I don't know if you noticed earlier, but I was trying to size down one of those crates because I wanted to make it like a table. But it, like, went all shadowy and it went all dark. I don't know if that's a glitch. I don't know if they can fix that, or if that's just kind of how it works. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. But otherwise than that, like, it was fun to put down some of the objects to make it work, and a good time. So yeah, you kind of see my idea for landscaping, So I do have the fall mod in, and look how gorgeous it looks. Even with the fall mod, it looks so pretty. Like, it works. So I did put, like, lots of reds, and just tried to kind of stick with mostly red plants and stuff like that, because I thought it was just super pretty. So I actually don't know. The screenshots are in with the fall mod installed, so I'm just not really sure what it looks like spring wise, like, with not the fall mod. And I'm sure it looks pretty. It is on the gallery with the fall mod not installed, obviously. So you could always go do it there. Why is there a pause? I must be doing something. I'm not sure. Excuse me, sorry. I know I still got this, like, weird cold that just, like, won't really go away, and I'm just annoyed at it because it's like, it's just like, go away. Like, nobody wants you here. It's quite annoying. I can't even deal. I can't. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Over dramatic. Oh, I took my niece to the aquarium that's here in Utah last week, which was so fun. They have they just, like, opened up this, like, shark exhibit. Like, they're not big sharks, they're, like, little sharks, but she, like, loves sharks, and so she, like, was having so much fun, like, looking at all the sharks, and she can name them all, like, what type of sharks they are and, like, their habitat. And she's just, like, so smart, and it just blows my mind. It was pretty cool. Those are always a fun experience. But man, I'm gonna sound like a dumb adult, but holy crap, it was so expensive. It's like going to a theme park. It was like $20 a ticket, and I was just like, what is this? Like, I mean, it's pretty big, but it's not like, there's not, like, a ton there, because, like, it's not like we live in, like, an area where they can have a lot of coastal animals, because it would be hard, obviously, to keep that type of habitat. Like, in like Florida or California, like, there's way amazing aquariums because they can have so many different types of animals. We have, at our aquarium, we have, like, a penguin exhibit where, they make sure they have the right temperature, I'm guessing, and, like, the water depths and that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, they have this giant tank that you can, like, walk through, if that makes sense, and they, like, swim above your head type of thing. And there's, like, a few different types of sharks in there. There's some turtles and just some different types of fish. But it's mostly just, like, different types of fish, I mean, which would make sense because it's an aquarium. Like, they don't have I mean, they have a touch pool, right? Obviously with, Starburst. I was going to say Starburst. Like starfish and, like eels. No, it's not eels. It's stingrays. Yeah, stingrays. That kind of stuff. But, nothing like that crazy. I mean, okay, we did have sloths. But we didn't end up seeing them because it was really busy and crazy. But I don't know why you have a sloth at an aquarium exactly. I feel like that's more of a zoo thing, but I wonder if they just wanted to get ahead of the game. 'Cause yeah, our zoo doesn't have sloths, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing, there's not like a ton of like cool animals that we have in like our zoos and stuff because of our climate. Because I don't know if you don't know that much about Utah. It's basically a desert state. It's very dry, so it's not like humid, like some places, but it's not like Arizona or anything where it's, well, different parts of Utah, I guess, but where I live, it's not so much like a desert where it's hot all the time and like we can't have grass or anything because it's so hot. In the summers, it does get to like 95 for sure. 100, no issue. But it also snows like crazy here. I mean, a lot of people from out of state come here to ski and snowboard because it's so, like, it snows so much here. It's like crazy. So we have all 4 seasons basically. And so it just, there's certain animals you probably can't have in that environment where it's intense temperatures, where it's hot and then it's cold. Like some animals just can't handle that. So I get why it's a little limited, but some of the animals that we do have, like we do have animals like tigers and stuff. So I think when it is winter, they transport them to like a different zoo or something for the winter, because it's like, it's not, their environments are like not necessarily closed off. Like they just keep them in a, like it's a glass thing, but it's still technically outside. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. I have never been during the winter, so I'd actually be curious to see it. I don't know if they have like a good just like glass dome where it like keeps out the cold and the snow, where it can keep it warm for them. I wonder if they do, because I would think it would be expensive to transport them, but I just couldn't figure out any other way. But I guess that does make sense. Look at me like talking to myself. Like, yeah, Natalie, like stupid. But I'm that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. I don't know. I'll have to let you know, actually. I'm going to the zoo around Christmas time for a work party. So I guess I'll be able to tell you like what they do with some of the animals. If they do like transport them somewhere or something. I mean, we don't have like lions or some of the more savanna type of animals. I mean, there is giraffes. I think there is an elephant though. I haven't actually been for quite a few years, so I kind of don't remember. Definitely giraffes. I don't know. I'm trying to think what else. Definitely like, gorillas and stuff like that. Yeah, you know what? I think I need to go to the zoo. Where's the boyfriend at? Like, I think I need to do that. It's been a long time since I've been, and I think that would be really fun. And then I can keep you guys up to date on, like, I know always as a kid, I always liked the wolves. I've always been very fascinated by wolves. I don't know if you've ever seen, like, Balto, which if you have, like, don't worry, I know the real story. Like, he's not really a wolf hybrid. He's just a husky, but it's still a cute story. I mean, somewhat, like he's not the main hero or anything, but if you've never seen that movie, just watch it. It's pretty cute. But if you know the real story, like, comment about it as well, because it's kind of fun, like, to see which people know about the real story, because I never did. I always thought that they were telling the real story. And then I think I Googled like Balto, because then I was interested to read more about the history. I mean, whatever, I can kind of ruin it for you. It's not really ruining it for you because it's real, like, but basically, yeah, I mean, long story short, it was like during the 1940s, and it's in Nome, Alaska, which is just obviously a really cold town. They have really intense winters, and of course it's always cold in Alaska. I think the warmest it gets is like 50 or something like that. So imagine that, right? Where it's like in winter their weather is like negative 20 degrees sometimes, so it's freezing. So I guess one time in the 1940s, a big like flu virus broke out, and they ran out of medicine, antibiotics for these kids. It was mostly like children. And so they tried to have like airplanes and trains and everything, try to transport the medicine into the city, the town. And the weather was so bad that they just couldn't get it. So they set up this team of mush dogs to go retrieve the medicine. And so Balto was like one of their huskies. He was like one of the huskies that went to all these different towns, like through all this crazy like terrain and weather to pick up this medicine for these kids. So, but it wasn't just Balto. It was a bunch of teams of dogs. They had like checkpoints along the way, so dogs would switch off and everything. That's the real history, but that's how the movie works as well. But it's pretty cool. So I don't know if you're interested in that kind of stuff, like go read about it or watch the movie because it's very cute. But yeah, can you imagine like living, I mean, if you live in Alaska, like tell me what it's like. Like I like put Nome, Alaska on my like weather app on my phone because I like to see like what type of weather it's like as like the seasons change. I'm very interested. So I don't know if you live in Alaska, like tell me about it. Like, is it cold? Well, of course it's cold. Like, I don't know. Just tell me about it. It's interesting. I think that would be hard to have everything be cold most of the time. I remember I talked to someone from Alaska in my job. Because if you don't know, well, I don't know if I told you exactly. I work for like an education company. So we work with like school districts. So if you're in high school or elementary or whatever, like I work with school districts. And so I talked to the school district one time in Alaska, and she was telling me about like what winters are like for them, and that it's always like freaking cold, but they're like used to it. But it's funny because she said that she lived in like California. She went to college in California. And so I was like, that's a pretty intense like difference there. And she's like, oh yeah, for sure. And I was like, but you love living in Alaska? And she's like, I just love it. The weather is more my preference. And I was like, okay, all right. Like I can dig that if that's like what you're into, you know? But she said that she was taking her kids to like Disneyland and in California. And she's like, we had to buy swimsuits for them, which is new because there's no way they can go swimming because it's freezing over here. And so they thought it was weird that they were actually going to have a swimsuit. And I was just like, that's so crazy to me. Like, I just can't even comprehend that well. It would be interesting to live in that type of climate where it's just freaking winter all the time. Like, wow. And their days are like really short too, if you didn't know that. Or is it long? It might be the opposite. I can't remember. Well, actually, I could check on my like little weather app because it tells you when the sun like goes up and when it goes down. Let me see real quick because I'm interested. I'm sorry I went on so many tangents. This is like, if you talk to me in real life, this is what would happen. Yeah, because yeah. So basically they don't have the sun isn't up for very long. So like today it's 30 degrees, which isn't that cold, but I mean, that's winter, right? It's starting to get winter. The sun rose at 10:25 a.m. Can you imagine not seeing the sun up until 10:30 a.m.? What? That's crazy. And then it sets at 5:05. So it's like they don't have that much sunlight time. I feel like it's even worse in the summer or something like that. I can't remember. Anyways, but it's pretty crazy. Oh man, it's just fascinating to me. This is like the worst tangent ever. Like one after one after one after one. But like that's totally who I am in real life. I love to like talk to people about all kinds of different things. I could talk like to people who will interact with me back for hours and hours. So, but anyways, I mean, I do have screenshots coming up for you guys. So, definitely know, definitely let me know what you think of this house. You can download it on the gallery. It's listed down below. Or my gallery hashtag ID is just Sensley_YouTube. So you can definitely download it if you like. I didn't do an unfurnished version because I kind of forgot. I'm sorry. It was on Friday when I was like hella stressed about my midterm. Like I got back and I was just like, I'm just gonna build. And then I didn't even think about it. So I'm sorry. But whatever, you can just do it unfurnished. It's not that big of a deal. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.